Hi, we meet again. We are talking still about innovation and ALT. Now, I'm going to highlight this unit on this module. This module is going to be a module 3, research and practical issues in computer-assisted language learning. There are going to be 3 activities. Activity 1, we'll talk about theory, call, and research. Then activity 2 will talk more on theory and call practice. Activity 3, language learning technology research landscape. So we're going to look at the landscape. Let's go into more details about this activity. Activity 1, you're going to examine the role of theory, a lot of theory and research, even though that's still quite new compared to other subjects. Then we're going to describe 3 the most common applied theoretical basis that's suitable for call. Interaction theory, because a call is for how students interact, how people interact, and so on. And then we're going also to talk about the number 2, the sociocultural theory, because that's how human interact, and also related to learning, it's more on constructivism. We're going to talk about that. So in activity 1, you're going to look at this theory with the description and how that's used, and we'll give you some ideas about the theory itself and what research later on that you can do. Yeah, that's activity 1. Activity 2, we're going to look at the role of the theory and core practice. What's the role? And we're going to look at the highlights of practical use of theories. So it's not just theory per se out of the context. That's more on the theories and the practical use done by teachers. So the theories highlight the teachers, how can they teach the student, and then for course developer, then how they can develop a course based on computer-assisted language learning or ICT. Yeah, look at the role again, and then we look at the practical and the highlights. So it's very light compared to activity 1. Then the next activity, in activity 3, we're going to look at the comprehensive overview of the trend and the theory. The theory developed very fast, of course, like the call itself, with examples, how this theory being utilized and how this digital language learning based on some theories, and how some theories, maybe 1 or 2 or 3, looking at the digital language. Yeah. Then we're going to look at the contributions to the development of call, how research has contributed that. Some people might think that computer-assisted language learning is very practical. Yes, that's correct. But all of the practicality is based on a theory of learning and theory of teaching. So we're going to look at that in this activity 3. Now, how about the aim of this? Yeah. So after you read this module 3, research and practical issues in computer-assisted language learning, you're expected to be familiar with the research. Maybe then you'll get an idea to write a research around call in your study. You're going to look at practical issues when you're going to do research and call. You should be able to have a look at that. Then describe the research method and call. Of course, that will be enriched by other subject later on, like research methodology. Here, give tips and examples on that. Then the possibility to do research. Yeah, and then again, to wrap up that, you should be able to explain later on how theory influences in call research. That's all for module 3, what's in it. Have a nice reading, and try to do the exercise. And that's the whole picture of module 3. Thank you very much.